Success is not a one-time event, nor is it the result of occasional bursts of effort. It is built through consistent daily actions that over time accumulate into something significant. Many people believe that they need to make drastic changes to see results. But the truth is that small, consistent steps taken every day are far more powerful than sporadic bursts of intense effort. The key to achieving any goal, whether it's improving health, mastering a skill, or building financial stability, is to develop habits that can be sustained in the long run. Imagine two people trying to get in shape. One person exercises intensely for a few days, then stops for weeks because they feel exhausted. The other exercises for just 30 minutes every day without pushing themselves too hard, but remains consistent. Over time, the second person will see much greater results than the first. The body adapts to consistency, not extreme effort followed by long breaks. The same principle applies to learning a new language, growing a business, or strengthening relationships. It is not about how much effort you put in at once, but about how often and consistently you commit to progress. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with consistency is that they rely too much on motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes based on emotions, external circumstances, and energy levels. Some days, a person might feel highly motivated and put in extra effort, but on other days, they may lack energy and do nothing. This approach leads to frustration and a lack of results. Instead of depending on motivation, successful individuals build discipline. Discipline is what allows a person to take action even when they don't feel like it. It is the ability to push forward regardless of mood or circumstances. Building discipline starts with setting small, manageable goals. If someone wants to read more books, they shouldn't aim to read for hours in one sitting. Instead, they should commit to reading just 10 pages a day. Over a year, this small habit will result in reading several books, whereas someone who only reads when they feel motivated may not finish a single one. The same applies to financial savings. A person who saves a small amount of money consistently every month will have far more accumulated wealth than someone who saves large amounts only occasionally. Another key aspect of consistency is tracking progress. When people don't see immediate results, they often get discouraged and quit. However, tracking small wins can help maintain motivation and provide a sense of accomplishment. For example, if someone wants to improve their fitness, they should track the number of workouts they complete each week rather than focusing solely on weight loss. If someone is learning a new skill, they should track how many hours they practice instead of expecting instant mastery. By focusing on consistency rather than immediate results, people stay committed to the process. One challenge that often arises with consistency is boredom. Many people start something new with enthusiasm, but lose interest over time because they don't see dramatic changes. However, real growth happens in the moments of repetition and practice. Professional athletes train the same movements every day. Musicians practice the same notes over and over. The reason they reach mastery is not that they do something new all the time, but that they commit to the same small efforts repeatedly until they become second nature. Consistency also requires patience. People often give up too soon because they underestimate how long success takes. They expect quick results, and when they don't see immediate progress, they assume their efforts are not working. But success is a long game. A tree doesn't grow overnight. It takes years of steady growth before it reaches its full height. Similarly, the results of daily efforts may not be visible right away, but they are accumulating beneath the surface. Another important aspect of consistency is accountability. When people hold themselves accountable, they are more likely to stay committed. This can be done by setting reminders, having a mentor, or sharing goals with a friend who can provide encouragement. Having a system in place to stay on track makes it easier to remain consistent, even when obstacles arise. It's important to note that consistency doesn't mean perfection. Many people give up on their goals because they make a mistake or miss a day. However, Missing one day is not failure. Giving up completely is. If someone misses a workout, they should get back on track the next day instead of quitting entirely. If someone overspends 1 month, they should adjust their budget for the next month rather than abandoning their financial plan. The key is to keep moving forward, even after setbacks. Consistency is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who don't. The world is full of talented people who never reach their full potential because they lack discipline and persistence. On the other hand, people who may not be the most talented or the smartest often achieve great things simply because they refuse to quit. They understand that small daily efforts lead to big results, and that every action, no matter how small, brings them closer to success. In a world where instant results are expected, patience has become a rare quality. Many people want immediate success, instant wealth, and quick transformations, but true success requires time, effort, and persistence. Delayed gratification is the ability to resist the temptation of an immediate reward in favor of a greater reward in the future. This skill is essential for long-term achievement and personal growth. Without patience, people often give up too soon, failing to realize that great things take time to build. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with delayed gratification is that they focus too much on short-term pleasure rather than long-term success. For example, someone who wants to get fit might choose to skip a workout because they don't feel like exercising at that moment. They prioritize immediate comfort over the long-term benefits of health and fitness. Similarly, a person who wants to save money might give in to the impulse to buy unnecessary items instead of investing in their future. These small, momentary decisions may feel insignificant, but over time they determine whether a person succeeds or remains stuck. Studies have shown that those who practice delayed gratification tend to achieve greater success in life. One famous study, the marshmallow experiment, tested children's ability to resist eating a marshmallow immediately in exchange for receiving 2 marshmallows later. Years later, researchers found that the children who were able to wait and delay gratification ended up being more successful in academics, careers, and personal lives than those who gave in to immediate temptation. This experiment proves that patience is a key factor in long-term success. Building patience starts with understanding that progress takes time. Many people give up on their goals because they don't see immediate results. If someone starts going to the gym but doesn't see a visible change in their body after a few weeks, they may become discouraged and quit. However, results are often invisible in the early stages. Progress is happening beneath the surface, even if it's not immediately noticeable. Just like a seed planted in the ground takes time to sprout, personal growth and success require consistent effort before visible results appear. Another reason people struggle with delayed gratification is the influence of modern technology. The internet, social media, and instant access to information have conditioned people to expect immediate results. People are used to getting answers in seconds, ordering food with one click, and streaming entertainment on demand. This instant access culture has made it harder for people to be patient and work towards long-term goals. However, the reality is that meaningful accomplishments still require time and effort. No matter how advanced technology becomes, personal growth, skill development, and success will always be a gradual process. To develop patience, it's important to set long-term goals and break them into smaller, manageable steps. If someone wants to write a book, they shouldn't expect to finish it in a few days. Instead, they should set a goal to write a certain number of pages each week. By focusing on small, consistent actions rather than the final outcome, they can stay motivated and avoid the frustration of not seeing immediate results. The same principle applies to financial goals, fitness goals, and skill development. Breaking a large goal into smaller milestones makes it easier to stay committed. Another strategy for practicing delayed gratification is developing self-discipline. People who lack discipline often give in to distractions and impulses that take them away from their goals. For example, someone trying to study for an exam might be tempted to watch TV instead, Without discipline, they will likely choose immediate entertainment over long-term success. However, those who train themselves to resist distractions and stay focused will achieve much greater results over time. Patience also plays a crucial role in relationships and personal development. Many people expect instant results in their interactions with others. They want immediate validation, quick resolutions to conflicts, and fast progress in friendships or romantic relationships. However, strong relationships take time to build. Trust, understanding, and connection grow gradually through consistent effort and communication. Those who rush relationships or expect perfection too soon often end up disappointed, while those who practice patience and allow things to develop naturally build deeper and more meaningful connections. Another benefit of practicing patience and delayed gratification is increased mental strength. People who can delay gratification develop greater self-control and emotional resilience. They learn to manage their impulses, handle setbacks, and stay focused on their goals despite challenges. This mental strength allows them to persevere through difficult times without losing sight of their long-term vision. Those who lack patience, on the other hand, often become frustrated and give up at the first sign of difficulty. A great example of patience leading to success can be seen in entrepreneurs and business leaders. Many of the world's most successful people spent years working hard before achieving major success. They didn't expect instant results. They focused on long-term growth and improvement. Whether it's a tech entrepreneur building a company, an artist perfecting their craft, or an athlete training for years before reaching the top, their achievements come from patience and persistence. One of the most important aspects of delayed gratification is understanding that short-term sacrifices lead to long-term rewards. This mindset shift is necessary for achieving success in any area of life. If someone wants to build wealth, they must be willing to sacrifice unnecessary spending and invest their money wisely. If someone wants to improve their health, they must be willing to sacrifice unhealthy foods and commit to consistent exercise. If someone wants to master a skill, they must be willing to sacrifice leisure time for practice and learning. These small sacrifices add up over time and lead to significant rewards in the future. Patience and delayed gratification separate those who succeed from those who don't. Those who understand that success is a long-term process are willing to put in the work, stay consistent, and wait for their efforts to pay off. They do not allow temporary discomfort or delays to discourage them. Instead, they remain focused on their goals and trust the process. In the end, those who develop patience will achieve far more than those who constantly chase immediate rewards without thinking about the bigger picture. Life is full of obstacles, setbacks, and unexpected difficulties. No matter how carefully a person plans, challenges will arise. The key to long-term success and personal growth is resilience, the ability to keep going despite hardships, failures, and disappointments. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties. It is about facing them head-on, learning from them, and coming out stronger. Many people give up when they encounter adversity, but those who persist and adapt become stronger and more capable over time. One of the biggest reasons resilience is so important is that setbacks are inevitable. Every great success story is filled with failures and obstacles. Whether it's in business, relationships, personal growth, or health, challenges are a natural part of the journey. Some people let difficulties break them, while others use them as stepping stones to greater achievements. The difference lies in how they respond to adversity. Those who develop resilience do not see challenges as the end of the road. They see them as opportunities to grow, learn, and improve. One of the most effective ways to build resilience is to shift the mindset about failure. Many people see failure as a sign that they are not good enough or that they should give up. However, failure is often a necessary step on the path to success. It provides valuable lessons, highlights weaknesses that need improvement, and builds mental toughness. Every time a person fails but chooses to keep going, they become stronger and more prepared for future challenges. In contrast, those who give up at the first sign of failure never reach their full potential. Resilience is also built through perseverance. Some of the most successful people in history experienced repeated failures before achieving greatness. Famous inventors, entrepreneurs, athletes, and artists often faced rejection, criticism, and failure for years before they finally succeeded. They did not allow setbacks to define them. Instead, they learned from each failure, made adjustments, and continued moving forward. This level of perseverance requires a strong mindset and the ability to keep going even when progress is slow or setbacks seem overwhelming. Another important aspect of resilience is emotional strength. Life's difficulties can take an emotional toll, leading to frustration, disappointment, and self-doubt. Those who lack resilience may let negative emotions take control, causing them to lose motivation and give up. However, resilient individuals develop emotional strength by learning to manage their thoughts and reactions. Instead of letting negative emotions control them, they acknowledge their feelings, process them in a healthy way, and refocus on their goals. Emotional resilience allows people to stay positive and motivated even when facing significant challenges. One way to build emotional resilience is to develop a strong support system. Having support of friends, family, or mentors can make a significant difference when dealing with difficulties. Encouragement from others can provide strength, motivation, and perspective during tough times. However, it is also important to be self-reliant and develop inner strength. While external support is helpful, true resilience comes from within. People must learn to believe in themselves and trust their ability to overcome obstacles, even when facing difficulties alone. Resilience is also closely connected to problem-solving skills. Those who develop resilience do not simply endure challenges, they find ways to overcome them. When faced with an obstacle, they analyze the situation, explore different solutions, and take action. They do not let problems overwhelm them. Instead, they break them down into manageable parts and focus on what can be done to improve the situation. This proactive approach to challenges prevents feelings of helplessness and builds confidence in one's ability to handle difficult circumstances. Another key factor in resilience is adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and things do not always go as planned. Those who struggle with change often find themselves stuck and unable to move forward. However, resilient individuals understand that change is a natural part of life. They remain flexible, adjust their plans when necessary, and find new ways to achieve their goals. Adaptability allows them to navigate uncertainty with confidence rather than feeling defeated when things do not go as expected. Building resilience also requires self-discipline. Challenges often test a person's ability to stay committed to their goals. When faced with difficulties, it can be tempting to take the easy way out, quit, or give in to distractions. However, resilience means staying disciplined and committed even when things get tough. It requires a strong sense of purpose and the ability to push through discomfort and frustration. Those who develop self-discipline are better equipped to handle adversity and remain focused on their long-term goals. Another aspect of resilience is learning to reframe negative experiences. Instead of seeing difficulties as unfair or insurmountable, resilient individuals view them as opportunities for growth. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this experience? Or how can I use this challenge to become stronger? This shift in perspective allows them to approach adversity with a sense of purpose rather than defeat. When people develop the ability to see difficulties as valuable learning experiences, they become more confident in their ability to handle future challenges. Resilience is also connected to physical and mental well-being. Taking care of one's body and mind plays a crucial role in handling stress and adversity. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and sufficient sleep contribute to overall resilience by improving energy levels, reducing stress, and enhancing mental clarity. Additionally, practices such as meditation, journaling, or deep breathing can help manage stress and improve emotional resilience. When people take care of themselves physically and mentally, they are better prepared to handle difficulties with a clear and focused mind. Another important aspect of resilience is maintaining a strong sense of purpose. People who have a clear purpose or passion are more likely to push through challenges because they have something meaningful to work toward. When faced with setbacks, they remind themselves of why they started in the first place. This sense of purpose fuels motivation and provides the strength to keep going even when things get tough. Without a strong sense of purpose, it is easy to lose motivation and give up when faced with adversity. Resilience is a skill that can be developed over time. It is not something a person is born with. It is built through experiences, challenges, and conscious effort. Each time a person overcomes a difficulty, they become stronger and more prepared for future challenges. By consistently choosing to face obstacles with a positive mindset, problem-solving approach, and commitment to growth, people can develop unshakable resilience that will serve them in all areas of life. In the end, resilience is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who give up too soon. Those who refuse to let setbacks define them, who continue moving forward despite difficulties, and who adapt, learn, and grow through adversity will always find a way to succeed. No matter what challenges arise, resilience ensures that they will emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. Success in any area of life does not happen overnight. The most significant achievements, whether in personal growth, career, relationships, or health, require patience and consistency. In a world that thrives on instant gratification, many people expect quick results and become frustrated when things do not happen as fast as they want. However, the reality is that all meaningful progress comes from sustained effort over time. Those who understand the value of patience and consistency are the ones who reach their goals and achieve lasting success. One of the biggest reasons why patience is so important is that growth takes time. Whether learning a new skill, building a business, or improving oneself, the process cannot be rushed. Many people give up too soon because they do not see immediate results. They start with enthusiasm, but when they do not see progress right away, they lose motivation and quit. However, those who are patient understand that progress is often invisible at first. Procrastination, just like a seed planted in the ground, growth happens beneath the surface before it becomes visible. It takes time for effort to turn into tangible results. Consistency is equally important because success is not about making one big effort, but about making small, repeated efforts over time. Many people work hard for a short period, but fail to maintain their efforts in the long run. They start strong, but do not follow through, which prevents them from reaching their full potential. On the other hand, those who are consistent, even if their progress seems slow, eventually achieve their goals. The power of consistency lies in the fact that small actions, when repeated regularly, create powerful results over time. One of the best examples of patience and consistency is in the world of fitness. Someone who wants to get in shape cannot expect to see major changes after 1 week of working out. If they go to the gym once or twice and do not see immediate results, they might feel discouraged and stop. However, those who understand the process keep going. They work out consistently, eat healthy, and stay committed. Over time, their efforts accumulate and they start seeing results. The same principle applies to any goal in life, whether it is learning a new language, improving finances, or becoming a better version of oneself. Another key reason why patience and consistency are so powerful is that they build discipline. Success requires more than just motivation. It requires discipline. Motivation can be temporary. It comes and goes. Some days, people feel inspired, while other days they struggle to stay on track. However, those who are disciplined stick to their goals even when they do not feel motivated. They develop habits that keep them moving forward even when progress seems slow. Over time, this discipline turns into a powerful force that drives them towards success. Many people fail to achieve their dreams not because they lack talent or ability, but because they lack patience. They expect instant success and become discouraged when things take longer than expected. They compare themselves to others who have already succeeded and feel like they are not moving fast enough. However, what they do not see is the years of hard work, sacrifices, and persistence that went into those successes. No one becomes great overnight. Every successful person has faced setbacks, failures, and slow progress, but they kept going. A major part of being patient and consistent is learning to trust the process. When people focus only on the outcome, they become frustrated when results do not come quickly. However, those who trust the process understand that every step they take, no matter how small, brings them closer to their goals. They do not rush or force results. Instead, they focus on daily progress, knowing that success will come in time. They embrace the journey, enjoy the learning process, and stay committed even when they do not see immediate rewards. Patience and consistency also develop resilience. When people work toward their goals, they will face obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Those who lack patience often give up when things get tough. However, those who stay consistent, even in difficult times, build resilience. They learn how to overcome challenges, push through difficulties, and keep going even when the journey feels slow. This resilience becomes one of their greatest strengths, allowing them to face any challenge with confidence. One of the most powerful things about patience and consistency is that they compound over time. Just like saving money in a bank, every small effort adds up. At first, the progress may seem slow, but over time, it grows exponentially. Someone who reads for 10 minutes every day may not notice a difference in a week or a month, but after a year,